Ching ching ching, let me hear them dollar ring. Hello and namaste and welcome to MOM Square, Money on My Mind. I'm Vivek Shetty, an engineer by profession and an investor by addiction. If you and I share the same addiction, we are on the right page. Yes, we are on the right YouTube page. And while we are there, do not forget to hit the subscribe button and click on the bell icon. Okay guys, today is one of those days where we are delivered with quite a few sad news, okay? A bunch of bad news, sad news. First with CCIV, which I made a video about this morning, where they delayed their merger date to be July 23rd, okay? Now we get another news delivered by Bloomberg with regards to PSTH. Okay, you guys already know by now, if you watched my prior videos and if you are researching about PSTH, PSTH is acquiring 10% of stake in UMG, okay, with a certain portion of the funds that it generated as a part of the SPAC, okay. There's more deal, specifics with regards to the deal in my other video. Do go check it out. I'll put it in the description for you guys to, understand what the deal is about. But today's news with Bloomberg is with regards to a company called Third Point, okay. Third Point is a company that's owned by Daniel Lopes. He is a hedge fund manager, okay. He's a hedge fund manager and has in fact had his own SPAC that was launched last year, I believe. Yeah, it was called Fox Point Acquisition. Just to give you a background about this guy, okay. So Fox Point Acquisition was a SPAC wherein he did a merger with I believe the name was Global Blue. Basically some sort of a tax-free shopping site, company. And then the COVID hit, okay? Then the market took a dip, the traveling and everything went downhill. Funny, the Farpoint acquisition later on came out just before the voting was to be done and said, please vote to reject this deal because the deal didn't look good anymore, right? Because the company was not doing well. The Global Blue, the company that they were going to do the merger with, was not doing well. So it's one of the worst SPAC deals last year, okay? I'm not trying to paint a bad picture about him, but that's a little background for you guys. Since then, though, his company or his company Third Point has made quite a few acquisitions or quite a few investments in SPACs, okay, between last year and this year. Now, the news that was delivered today is about Third Point owning a significant stake in Vivendi, okay? For those of you who don't know who Vivendi is the company that owns, it's a French-based company that owns majority of the stake in UMG and is the one that's giving out this 10% stake to, PSTH, to us, PSTH stockholders, okay? Now, if Third Point, if the news is for real, okay, the significant ownership is not clear yet. It's no data backing that up. In fact, Third Point themselves, their spokesperson themselves has not confirmed. They have pretty much said that we don't know about any major stake of that sort, and they left it at that. They have not disclosed any more or any further on that topic. And Third Point themselves has not come out and acknowledged that topic either. So let's assume the Bloomberg article is legit, which I'm not questioning that either because they have good sources so far. I've relied on Bloomberg quite a bit. So yeah, there you go. So Third Point having a stake in Vivendi is not the problem, okay? Them having an issue with Vivendi selling 10% of the stake of UMG is the issue, okay? So now Third Point is raising a flag saying, hey, this is not a fair deal for us, which means it's a fair deal for PSTH. So when the current stockholders are not happy about a SPAC deal happening, it tells you how good of a deal Bill cracked, okay? And like the stock guy said, if you haven't checked that video that Bill Ackman liked on Twitter, it's where it's a guy talking about the PSTH deal. Go check him out. It's a really funny video. The only thing I learned new out of that video was that Bill Ackman stole Brad Pitt's girlfriend and married him. That was the the best phrase in the entire video I caught. Obviously, there's good material info on that video as well, but do check it out. Do check his video out. I actually don't know his name, but if you look at this, Google it, like Sock Guy PSTH deal, and obviously, if you want to watch it in a more not so maybe more fun way or more detailed way, check out my video that I'm going to put in the description. Okay, that video is already out there. It was published the same or a couple days after the deal was announced. So yeah, go check it out. Anyways, so Bill basically, I believe, has cracked a good deal here with UMG, which is why all these other current stockholders at Vivendi are upset about it. Who are all these, right? So we got Third Point. Yeah, Third Point. We just talked about, which is the fresh news. But a couple of days ago, there was articles about Bluebell Capital, which has a small position in Vivendi, and Artisan Fund, which also has a decent position in Vivendi. None of them have disclosed the portion or the magnitude of what they hold in Vivendi, or what portion of the stake they hold in Vivendi. So it's really tough to say, how much of a say they're going to have in it. But now we have three investors, okay, three people, stakeholders in Vivendi that are upset about this deal, okay. It makes me feel good that Bill has cracked a good deal, but on the other hand, it also makes me nervous about the votes that are supposed to happen. The voting that's supposed to happen by 22nd of June, okay, which is, what is it, next week? Yeah. It makes me nervous in that sense where, what if they vote no, right? There's three major investors. If they vote no, I would be a little upset because, one, Bill has loses a lot of time that he has invested into this deal. For the last 6 months, he has been working on this deal, and to let it go like that, I just see it as a bad thing for the stock. Now the good side, or something to note here, is the stock is trading around $22.50, which is already a discounted price in my opinion. Okay, so there's really not a lot of free falling to happen from there, because the bottom is $20. We all know that. Okay, so we know that you will at max lose 10% of your holdings. Okay, but there is a high potential upside there. Okay, I believe that PSTH stock is way undervalued right now. It should be trading more at around $35. Again, I made a video about that, and I'll put a link of that as well in the description. So go check them out. Basically, I've researched PSTH quite a bit, and I have made a couple different videos to talk about it. So once again, bad news that there's more objection from the Vivendi stakeholders. But does that really mean that the deal is not happening? I don't think so. Okay. Vivendi has also made a statement that they're going to treat every stockholder or shareholder, big or small. They're going to take their opinion, seriously. They're not going to ignore them or blow them off. So it's going to be interesting, okay, to say the least, to see which way this goes. Okay, right now I'm on the edge here. Obviously, I personally want the deal to go through because of how good this deal, the whole PSTH SPAC value proposition is. But if it doesn't happen, the good news is we are only 10% premium than the NAV, right, or the the IPO price for PSTH. So really, there is not much to lose here, but quite a bit to gain. Okay, if anything, maybe this stirs some nervousness, and people with paper hands will sell off some of their stocks, which means more buying opportunity for me. I currently hold $88,000 worth of stocks in PSTH, so I'm invested quite a bit in them. But that doesn't mean that you guys should either. Again, it's just my significant portion of my investment right now is PSTH, because I see a very good value proposition that Bill and team has bought with UMG and the other structure of the deal. Okay, so guys, that's all this video was about, to talk about Third Point and even make a mention about the Artisan Fund and the Bluebell raising a flag on this deal. Their concern, like I said, is that it's unfavorable to their current investors, okay, and it's not tax efficient. So I don't know, again, if this is going to be a no deal or a deal. Let's watch that. If you like this video, guys, do hit subscribe button and click that bell icon and the like button, okay? If you have additional questions or need clarification on any of the points I mentioned here, please leave it in the comment section and I'll work on addressing your questions in a timely fashion, as I've always tried to do that, okay? See you soon, guys. Adios.